আনতে যাবি কোনকে আনতে যাবি? আমি যেতে পারবো না, ক্লাস আছে, বুঝলে?
All right, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this Saturday evening live edition on Lean Six Sigma. And today we are going to learn about what kinds of prompts, AI prompts, we should be actually, using in our project work. Okay, so good evening to everybody. Let's start with our first, what I can say, the ritual. Okay, the ritual is the Saturday ritual is. Um, Let me announce the successful participants, or successful participants who have completed green belt and black belt in this week. Okay, so the names I'm going to announce, everybody just type congratulations in the chat. So the name successful participants, number one is Mr. Chandrasekhar Bhaskaran. Congratulations, Mr. Chandrasekhar. And G. Sandeep Gaikwad. Okay, congratulations, Mr. Sandeep Gaikwad. And Mr. Santosh Kumar Ahirwar. So congratulations to all the three members, and they have completed their congratulations, heartiest congratulations. Now, why we are announcing the names? Because just to motivate you people, okay? Because yesterday only we have completed our green belt hackathon, and a lot of people have completed their green belt hackathon and attempted the examination yesterday and today as well. Okay, so these people have completed a little before that. Now the next week a lot of people will come, because after hackathon the number of participants are very high. Now let me announce the black belt certified people this week. So black belt certified MVSJ Sudha Rani. Congratulations, MVSJ Sudha Rani. Sumit Kumar, congratulations, and Funny Kumar N, congratulations. So there are three black belt certified this week as well. So congratulations to all of them. Okay, superb. And we all know that there is a the master black belt offer which is going on, which I announced yesterday as well. A lot of people registered for that master black belt offer as well. And by tomorrow, I'd say you will get the offer details on email as well as community. Okay, chalo, let's begin our journey with Lean Six Sigma prompts which we have to use in our projects. Now, understand this, in our journey, in our Lean Six Sigma journey, ultimately we have to do the projects. Understand this. Okay, so it's like, why do we learn, if you are a cricket fan, why do we learn batting and bowling? Ultimately we have to play the matches and win the matches. That's the ultimate goal. Similarly, Lean Six Sigma, what is the ultimate goal? Ultimate goal is all about playing the, like in cricket, playing the matches is the ultimate goal and winning the matches. Similarly, doing the project successfully is the ultimate goal. It's a project driven methodology. Are you understanding? So now, for doing the projects, all these tools which we are learning here will be used in those projects. Okay, now 80-20 principle is applied everywhere. Now in green belt and black belt put together, we learn around 70 to 80, 100 tools, but not all of them are used in all the projects. Understand this. Okay, this is very important, significant thing which we have to understand. Not all the tools will be used. For example, I'll give you example of this. Let's say curvy linear regression. Now curvy linear regression we study in the black belt does not mean it will be applicable in all the projects. Okay, then the chi-square test or ANOVA, okay, does not mean it will be applicable in all the projects all the time. No, but we are learning all the tools. But there are few tools which are absolutely applicable in all the projects. For example, fishbone analysis will be applicable in all the projects. Project charter will be applicable in all the projects. Your SIPOC, stakeholder management, okay, root cause analysis, Camper. These are some of the fundamental tools which will be applicable in all the project, irrespective of the project. Whether it is yellow belt project or a green belt project or a black belt project, it doesn't matter. Okay, so, but we have to learn all of them, because whenever it is required, we should be able to handle that. Okay, that's the only reason. So what we have done, because it's a project driven methodology, to make this super duper easy, what we have done is we have, let me share with you our, green belt course content. We have made ready-made project templates for you. Okay, all the new members especially. So when you log into your LMS system, learning management system, you will see these kinds of, this course number 1 green belt. Okay, in the course number 1 green belt, if you scroll down, at the bottom, you will get a project templates. You can see here, phase-wise project management templates. Now what we have done, we have made it so easy for you. You just have to download this template. Let's say, for example, define phase Excel template. If you click on the start, it will open that Excel template, meaning, and then click on that, it will get downloaded on your laptop. Now this template, by the way, if you click on this Excel template, it will get downloaded. Okay, this template has, I'll just show you example of the define phase template. So this is the define phase template. Let me just open one for you, just for the understanding. What we have done is we have taken one sample project, okay, very common sample project we have taken, and we have, filled up the entire template for you. Okay, just like this. Just for example, look at this. This is the baseline trend. Now these are the graphs which are made with the help of Minitab. So you put the data in Minitab, and these are some of the screenshots. So what is expected, you also create similar kind of graphs for your project. Okay, the trend graph, pie chart, etc, etc. Okay, just for your understanding, these graphs have been taken. Then project charter. Now you can see here, one filled, totally completely filled up project charter has been given for your reference. Okay, then there is SIPOC. Again, for the new member, these are all tools which we cover in our green belt and black belt journey. Okay, all in the sequence we have arranged for you, and we have already given a sample filled up for you. Are you understanding? Then the stakeholder analysis, you can see here. Okay, so all these templates are completely ready-made, given in your template, as is process map. A sample process map has been put, so you can also use your process map. Okay, and then what you have to do, what task you have to complete in the define phase, that action plan you will make here. So this is the type of project templates we have given you in define, measure, analyze, improve, and control phase. Okay, ready-made, you can use it and just follow this template for your own project and drive the project. Are you clear? Just give me yes in the chat box. So if you can, just make sure that you, if you, if you can just follow this process step by step, you should be able to easily complete the project. Okay. Any question you have, please put that in the chat box. Okay. Any question? Otherwise, I will open the question answer at the end of the session, right? We will not randomly unmute and ask the question. We'll put the question. Any question, just type in the chat box. I will answer that. All right. Now, this is a ready-made template. What is expected? What is expected is you doing this in your organization or any organization according to your requirement or according to your possibility, wherever you can implement. See, more you practice these tools again and again and again, more expert you will become. And whenever you get stuck, just send a message to the master, the mentor number. That's it. So ready-made templates have been given. and you can absolutely use them for this. Everybody with me till now, just give me yes in the chat box. So what you can do is today itself, before end of the day, go in the LMS and download all the templates for you. Clear? That's a simple homework for you. And just follow step by step guidelines and you can do this. Okay, done. So make sure everybody does it. Now let me share with you, nowadays we are utilizing AI power as well in Lean Six Sigma. Okay, so we are combining Lean Six Sigma and AI tools. So what we have done, we have created certain prompts. Okay, so I will give you certain ready-made prompts right now. So one reference is the ready-made template is one reference. Second reference is you can take help of AI tools as well. Now there is one caution here. The caution is, understand this. Lot of people assume that we just have to give the prompt and AI will do the project for you. That's a wrong understanding of this entire thing. You should never, offload the entire thing to AI. That cannot happen, and that should not be done. All right, because then see, still AI hallucination is one of the big challenge which a lot of experts are struggling with. What is hallucination? Hallucination meaning the lack of precision, lot of lack of accuracy in giving the answers to your prompts, to your commands. Okay, so we are observing a lot of errors, lot of variation coming in. So do not take as it is whatever is coming. Your intervention in checking that is very, very important. All right, now where we can call it as that. Okay, see, wherever you can for example, recently I delivered the design of experimentation back-to-back programs for some organizations. Now they were expecting that we collect the data, we put the data in AI and AI will do analysis for us. Okay, and I said no, you should not do like that. Okay, you can do it, but the output what AI is generating may not be accurate and precise. Okay, we have not reached to that level yet. So we are at this point in time, we have not reached. So what I have suggested to them, you use the data, put that in the Minitab software, and once the analysis is done, then you take the output of the Minitab software, give it to AI, and let it translate that statistical analysis into a common man's language. And that's where AI's role is very, very important. Are you clear with this? So data feed into Minitab, Minitab output will go to AI, and AI will give you the common understanding. You can explain what is p-value, what is adjusted R-square value. So you can ask these questions to AI, and AI will explain you with some simple examples. Okay, that way you can introduce AI, and ultimate goal of doing this is we can shrink the timeline of the project. See, traditionally, let me just go to my whiteboard and write this down just for your understanding. See, traditionally, yellow belt, green belt, black belt projects is what, for example, let's say yellow belt projects are generally taking around approximately 1 month time, approximately take 3 months time, and black belt projects approximately takes around 4 to 5 months time. Okay, now with the help of AI, now this is the traditional one. Okay, and with the help of AI, now we can fast track this thing, because lot of documentation, PowerPoint presentation, etc., analysis, all the stuff can be offloaded to AI, and AI can take care of it. Okay, so you can focus more on Gemba, you can focus more on stakeholder management, okay, and focus more on root causes identification. Okay, that way you can use basically what I am expecting now. You can reduce, okay, the duration to literally to half. So 1.5 to 2 months. This is what I am expecting now AI to deliver, and black belt projects now we can deliver in 3 months because it's a little complex project. All right. Now we are under the testing of this duration right now, and couple of projects we have got some say success stories, right? Right now we are testing with a bigger sample size, more number of projects with these AI tools, so that you can deliver more projects in a shorter duration of time. Okay, if you are a trainer and consultant, you can deliver more projects to the client and make more money for the client as well as for yourself, right? If you are implementing this in your organization, then you can save a lot of money for the organization and you can grow faster in your career with this. Okay, that's the ultimate goal. So by using AI tools, you can reduce the timeline and you can deliver more projects in a fast track. Okay, are you clear with this? Just give me yes in the chat box. So I have covered quite a few points here which are very, very important. First point is Lean Six Sigma is project driven methodology, right? Second point is we have to just focus on the project related tools more. Of course, there are a lot of tools in Lean Six Sigma, but project related tools are the most important ones which we'll be using again and again. Okay. In your LMS system, we have given ready-made templates for you. You can download it today itself and start using them in your process. Okay, it can be used in all green belt, black belt, yellow belt, any project you can use those templates. And then what should be our ultimate aim? Do not offload everything to AI because of the hallucination point which I mentioned. Okay, do not take that as it is. Make sure you are checking your intervention, your domain knowledge is very, very important. Okay, AI should be your assistant. AI should not be the driver of the project. Remember this word. AI should assist you to offload all the documentation, etc. work, PowerPoint presentation, documentation, arranging the data, etc. Email drafting. All this work can be offloaded to AI. Remaining thing, like actually going in the process and going to the shop floor, going to the action area, which is Gemba, understanding, speaking with the people, understanding the pain area. Those are the real project work you have to do. AI can't do that. Okay, just give me a quick yes in the chat box so that let me share with you a document right now which is the main agenda today. Okay, which is nothing but the AI prompt document. Superb. Now what I have done, I have just created a prompt document for you, right from define phase to control phase. You can use these prompts, all right, and it will make your life easier. Okay, it will save time, it will make your life easier. Okay, now for example, if you are not familiar with the tools of Lean Six Sigma DMAC, then it might be a little difficult. Okay, if you are very new in the system, like you have just taken admission last week or couple of weeks ago, etc., you may not be completely well versed, but let's try to understand as much as possible. For example, VOC to CTQ drill down, that's the first tool. So here first column is the phase column, DMAC column, define, measure, analyze, improve, control. In each column, what are the tools we are using? That is a list here. And for that particular tool, what kinds of AI prompt you can use. Okay, what command you should give to AI. Now when I say AI, you can use Gemini, you can use Chat GPT, you can use Cloud or any GPT platform, Copilot also you can use. So any familiar platform you can use, copy this prompt, give it to that. Before that, you should give enough amount of information about your project, about your industry, about your process, and about your problem. All right, so first is industry. So what you need to do is, first you need to feed the introductory information like your industry, then your process, which process and the problem you are solving with the help of Lean Six Sigma. Okay, feed some data, feed some information, so that AI will get some kind of baseline information, background information about the project, so that guiding you will be easier for AI tool. Okay, so this is now the moment you put in industry, so whatever related to that, let's say for example this is about the BPO industry. Okay, so the moment you put BPO, AI will basically pull out the information related to BPO industry. Then which process, let's say it is an insurance outsourcing process, I'm just giving you example. So it will fetch all the details of insurance outsourcing process whichever is available on the internet, and then in that process what is the challenge you are facing. So if so AI will already start gathering all those information at the back end, which will be required, and then you give the first prompt. So when we'll start with the define phase. So this is called VOC CTQ drill down. VOC is voice of customer, like for example feedback, customer complaint, etc. And CTQ is critical to quality. Okay, one famous example I always give is, if I'm not happy, if I'm a restaurant customer, I'm not happy with the service of the restaurant, this is my voice of customer. The critical to quality can be the taste, hygiene, the turnaround time, which is the delivery time of the food, and the hospitality of the people there, hygiene. All these are the basically critical to quality attributes. And if you are not delivering critical to quality attributes properly, then you can get the customer complaint and dissatisfied customer at the end of the process. Okay, so how do you basically do that? So here is the list of customer complaints. So what you need to do is you have to provide the list of customer feedback and customer complaint to AI. Okay, and translate these raw complaints into specific measurable CTQs. So what we are doing is we are feeding the data to AI, and from that complaints we are asking AI to identify what are the critical to quality requirements of the customer. Identify, is the customer talking about a test more, is he talking about the hygiene or the delivery time, or exactly what the customer is expecting. That is something it's called as CTQ, voice of customer to CTQ drill down. Okay, so just give this command, but before that, as I said, feed as much as possible data. Okay, now for you guys, whatever has been highlighted, that is the action you have to take while giving the prompt. Okay, so when it is highlighted paste list, that means you have to paste the list of customer complaints so that the AI can pull out the CTQs from it and give it to you. Are you clear? Just give me yes in the chat box. Have you understood this command? Just give me quick yes. Yeah, very good. Now I will share this document with you guys in this masterclass archive. All right, and you can start using this as soon as possible. Okay, yes, this will be available in the masterclass archive, this entire recording as well as this document. Whatever document we are sharing, it will all be downloadable documents. You can download them and start using it. Okay, next, the project charter. All right, once you identify the project, then you make a project charter for the so the prompt is act as master black belt. So we are just giving the role to AI that act as if you are the expert in Lean Six Sigma. Okay, and I have a problem where now you describe the issue. It's causing, let's say, attrition or downtime or AHT, average handling time, right, to drop by this many percent. Let's say your, for example, your productivity is drop by 10% and you want it to take it to the next level. Okay, draft a Lean Six Sigma project charter including all those stuff, right? Problem statement, goal statement, and business case, etc., etc. Just let me just scroll it on this side. Yeah, so you can see here problem statement, goal statement, business case, etc., etc. You can just copy there. Okay, project charter, business case, problem statement, goal statement, etc., etc., etc. Okay, yes, just a second. Let me just quickly. Clear? So this is simple. What you can say. I'm just putting some spaces so that it can be. Yeah. Now it can be read very easily. Let me just save this. So this is simple project charter AI prompt. Copy this, paste this wherever it is highlighted. You just have to put the data. If required, you can modify the prompt accordingly. Okay, understand this. This is a sample prompt given to you according to your project. For example, it says it is drop by. If your problem is attrition, which is HR project, your company resignations have gone up. So you will not write drop by. You will write the problem is it has increased. Our attrition has increased from 5% to 10%. And that's our problem. Are you understanding? So this is how you have to draft give the prompt to the AI so that, and you know what, while drafting project charter, problem statement, goal statement, always give that, give a prompt like, please put it in a tabular format, in a table format, so that you can copy and paste it in a PowerPoint presentation or in a Word document, that will become easier for you to manage later. Then comes the problem statement. So if you have made the problem statement, now I believe that everybody should have a standard way of writing the problem statement. Let's say, for example, whenever somebody asks me, I write the problem statement like data collected from, data collected from, January to December 2025 shows that the average percentage attrition of department A is 10%. That's my problem statement. Correct? Now, this problem statement should be SMART, which is specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time bound. If your problem statement not SMART, you can give this prompt to redraft your problem statement. Let's say my current statement is this, and you put your statement, and now rewrite this with a SMART statement like specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time bound. Clear? So you can write down this, should contain magnitude and impact. Very good. So here you can write down a very simple format of the problem statement. Data collected from, I'm just typing that. You can also type in your chat or in your notepad, from January to, let's say, December 2025 shows that percentage attrition of department A is 15%. Now here what we have done is, you remember all our projects require at least 1 year of the data. Minimum 1 year data we collect, right? So collect 1 year data, take the average of that, and you define your problem like, let's say let's say you have average 15% attrition. So out of 100, 15% resign. So that's the big problem for HR. Then you have to search for the good manpower again, hire them, and it is in the chat. Sadananji. You can just check my chat. I have just put that in the chat. Data collected in December to. This is just a sample I've given, and whatever problem statement you have written, you just want to modify this. Just give this prompt to the to our AI that this is my current problem statement. Give me the same goes with the ChatGPT is the best one. I have been using ChatGPT. I would not say best one because there are a lot of other ones as well. Like Cloud is there, the Gemini is there, right? Google Gemini is also good, and Microsoft Copilot is also good. OpenAI ChatGPT is also good. So you can use whichever is your is friendlier one. Okay. So just stick to one and start using that. So first you feed all the basic information about your industry, process and the problem, and then you start drafting all these, tools. Okay. Yes. Now another way of doing that is copy the copy the Excel template. Okay, this is another way you can try. Copy the Excel template. Now you give the industry, process and problem information. Copy the project charter template, paste it in AI tool, and ask AI to draft the project charter exactly fitting in, into this template. This is also you can do. But again, why I am going problem statement, goal statement, scope, etc. Because I want you guys to do it first. I don't want everything to be done by AI, and that's the most dangerous thing, right? Then management will ask you what is your contribution into that, right? So, and see, understand this, whether you have done it, your team has done it, or AI has done it, as a project leader you have to make sure that it has gone through your scanning, it has gone through your checking. That is the most important part here. We need to make sure. All right. Then comes the scope. Scope meaning what is in scope and what is out of scope. Correct. Let's say, for example, if I want to improve the taste of my tea, the coffee is out of the scope, or the other other liquids or other whatever offerings I have on my tea stalls are out of the scope of that particular project. If let's say attrition is in the department A, department B, C, D and E will be out of scope for the project. And that exactly what scope means. Scope meaning what is the boundary of the project, what is inside the boundary and what is outside the boundary. So what it says, help me define in scope and out of scope boundaries of the project focus. So you write the process name or project name here, and then it says, yeah, so it will help you. For example, the same example of the attrition, it will help you to define, okay, project department A is in scope, remaining departments are out of the scope. Okay. Or attrition is in the scope, other problems of HR, for example, the late coming or higher sick leaves or higher leaves, unplanned leaves, that kinds of challenges are out of the scope of this. Right now we are only focusing on the attrition. Clear? Then comes the business case, or we also call it as a 30-second elevator pitch. What is business case? Business case is nothing but okay, data analysis के लिए cloud is best. Very good. I have not tried cloud yet, so I cannot comment on that, but it might be the case. Okay. And see, AI will become smarter as more the users use it. It will become smarter, absorb the accuracy. Only thing is that we have to give the feedback to AI, right? More feedback it will receive, that if the analysis is good, so we have to encourage, give the thumbs up, so that it will register that the analysis has to be done like that. Okay. If the analysis is not proper, then you have to give that that command to, or that feedback to AI, so that it will improve accordingly. Okay. Yeah, no, integrate cloud, AI and Power BI. I think it should be done. A lot of people are doing this. Let me check if in our community somebody can do that. Okay. Anyway, coming back to business cases, summarize the project charter once the project chart is done. Now, what is business case? Business case is nothing but, if you want to showcase, okay, if you want to showcase this to your top management and get some investment for your project, get some resources for your project. Okay, what will you tell to the management? Why they should support this project? That is where that is where the business case or 30-second elevator pitch. What is elevator pitch? If you are traveling with your CEO or CFO for that 30-second in the elevator, what will you tell the to the CEO that will convince that person to give the give the support and the resources and the funding. Okay, that is what the business case is all about. Are you clear? So summarize the project charter in bullet points, 3 to 4 bullet points, which will basically give you the exactly 3 bullet points designed to secure the funding from the CEO. That is what the prompt has said. Okay. Let me share. I think. Okay. Anyways, doesn't matter. Once it is open, you'll get this. You'll get this sheet in the masterclass archive. Okay. And I'm going to put this sheet in the consulting program as well, because those are the people who are using as a consultant. Okay, so they can start using this AI prompts immediately. Okay. Now, SIPOC is supplier input, process output, and customer. So I am analyzing the process. So you have to put the name of the process, generate the SIPOC, supplier input, process output, and customer. Or if you make a raw SIPOC, give it to the AI and try to add certain factors which are missing. That also you can do. Okay. So instead of making the SIPOC directly with the help of AI, you can make a raw SIPOC along with your team according to your according to your knowledge of the process. Then you convert that into a AI driven SIPOC. Now see, understand this. Ultimate goal of this entire Lean Six Sigma exercise is to increase your knowledge of the process. Overall knowledge of the process should go up. Okay, with the help of AI, with the help of domain expertise. Okay, your entire knowledge, with the help of statistics also will give you a lot of wisdom, right? The correlation and hypothesis and design of experimentation, etc. Ultimately, that should go up. Now, if you offload that completely to AI, let's say I give this complete SIPOC to AI and let AI make the SIPOC, I will not learn anything. Yes, I will not learn absolutely nothing from that, and that is where it basically makes the difference. Okay. Yes, this will be shared in the masterclass archive, Sebastian. Okay. So it will be shared in the masterclass archive where all the live sessions data is there, and there you can download this file. Okay. And then the RACI metric. RACI metric is responsible, accountable, consulted, and informed. This is extension of the stakeholder analysis. Okay. Stakeholders are the people, departments who are who are impacting and getting impacted because of this project. These are called stakeholders. And RACI is who is responsible in that, who is accountable in that, who has to be consulted for what, and who has to be informed during this entire project. That is basically listed in the tabular format over here. Okay. So I am implementing. So you have to write the project charter and then identify the top 5 likely stakeholder groups and create RACI metrics accordingly. So I've given the prompt, just have to copy and paste the prompt. Or the second one, you have the template, Excel template, copy that data from the Excel template, give it to over there. Okay. Super. What is that? Not understood. Is it the HR attrition dashboard? Okay, you have done it. Okay. Which prompt you have used? Just right. Which prompt have you used right now? Very nice. So you have done this HR attrition dashboard. Huh? Very nice. Superb. Superb. Let me just. It is just getting downloaded. Super. Yeah, we'll check that. We'll check that. Good, but good that you are implementing. As we are discussing, you are implementing that as well. Amazing. That's how it should be, the speed of implementation. You know, you have a challenge, you have the data, just give the prompt to AI and let AI start delivering the result. Okay. Then comes the toll gate review. What is toll gate review? Every phase, at every phase end, you have a review by the top management, by the sponsors, by the champions, by the HODs. Okay. The people who are supporting this project, they will review whether you are on the right track or not. Okay. So this toll gate review, what we are asking is draft the agenda of defined phase toll gate review meeting. What is the agenda? What questions should be asked? Everything will be drafted, with this prompt. Okay, include the time allocation. Generally, the toll gate review remains for half an hour, 45 minutes. Let's say you have 4 to 5 projects to review, then every project might take around 5 to 10 minutes. Okay, so it should not exceed more than 1 hour. 1 hour is also on the higher side, I'm saying. Okay, it should be very precise, to the point. What is the problems definition clearly defined? Is the project charter clearly made? Is the team formation is proper? Is the SIPOC made properly? Is the scope defined properly? The boundary in scope, out and out of scope is defined properly. Everything you have to basically ask the question in the define phase toll gate review. Okay, so you can draft it for all the toll gate reviews: define phase, toll gate review, major phase, analyze phase, etc. Okay, then you start in the major phase. Once you complete your define phase toll gate reviews, go for the major phase. The first one comes to the data collection plan. So in the data collection plan, the prompt says draft a data collection plan table. Again, understand this, as many times use tabular format, table format. Okay, plan table for measuring the metric, whichever metric you are measuring. Include columns for the measure, type of the data, which you all know, continuous data and discrete data, and the operational definition. You know, who will collect the data, what data has to be collected, where the data will be collected, where it will be stored, what is the frequency. All these questions is called operational definition. So AI will make this entire plan for you of data collection. Then you start collecting the data. If you use the standardized plan, then variation coming from the data collection can be avoided, can be eliminated. Okay, that's the main advantage of this data collection plan. All right. Then comes the data stratification. Once you collect the data, then you start stratifying that data. Okay. Now here, I would not suggest. Now see, we have got amazing, powerful tool like Minitab with us. Are you understanding? So in the major phase, I have not used AI directly into this. Where you can use AI, as I said earlier, once the analysis is done. Let's say AI has made a time series plot example. You take that, Minitab has made time series plot. You take that time series plot and ask AI to interpret this. That you can do. But do not upload the data and, completely rely on AI to do the analysis and interpretation. You do the analysis, let AI interpret for you. Are you understanding? Analysis by you, interpretation by AI. That should be the combination. Do not whole and soul outsource it to AI. That will actually, what it will do, it will reduce your chances of learning, and that I don't want to happen right now. That is the biggest risk we have. See, using AI, this is the biggest risk. Do not give everything to AI and rely on AI, because then your learning will go to the next level. To the vein, and your importance also will go down as a project leader, right? So this is something which we should avoid, and we should basically do this. Okay, help me out to do case study tools. Yeah, Vicky, are you a part of this community, right? Just give me yes in the chat box. Okay. Can anyone help me how to do case study where variable and attribute data points, variable tools such as MSA, SPC? See, we have all covered those things in our in our green belt and black belt. All these things, MSA, statistical process control, normality, DOE, everything has been covered in our green belt and black belt. Only thing what we are discussing right now is the same tools, whatever we have learned, how you can just use AI and make it faster. That's the only thing. Make it faster, make it better. Avoid human errors coming out of that. Those are the things which basically we are discussing. Okay. Now coming back to process map again, you can convert the standard operating procedure document into a complete process map. Okay. Now in lot of organizations, I have seen standard operating procedures being documented. Okay, for example, log into your laptop, log into your LMS system, then put your login ID password, enter into course number 1. This is a standard operating procedure documented. Now you can convert that standard operating procedure with the help of AI into a process map. Okay, so this is the command for that. Why the process map? Once the process map is done, then you can do lot of analysis, value added, non-value added analysis, time analysis. All those analysis can be done with the help of process map. So this is a command for that. Read this standard operating procedure and you have to paste that document over there and extract the exact step-by-step process flow so that you can convert that into linear swim lane map. Swim lane map is nothing but a process map. All right. Then after the process map is done, then you can go for VA/NV analysis. See, once you I will just take you through all those step-by-step prompts. These are modifiable prompts. These are not something like coined and what you can say fix. You cannot modify. It's not like that. You can modify. You have to modify according to your requirement. I have just given you the sample prompts. I want you guys to create some innovative prompts as well. All right. Now they are very simple for us to understand as well. So VA/NV analysis. I hope you can read this, right? So for value added, non-value added analysis, analyze the process steps. After process map is done, then we are asking AI to categorize them into value added, non-value added, or business value added. These are the three steps. So AI will see the steps and it can categorize it into value added, non-value added, business value added. You have to eliminate the non-value added stuff out of it. Okay, so this can be done. Plus you can add the Teamwood, okay, which I will cover in the analysis phase, but Teamwood also can be helpful once you have the process map in place. Okay. Superb. Now then the Pareto defect categories. Now here what we are saying AI to categorize the data which will be helpful for the Pareto. Okay, so the first one is Pareto defect categories, and then you are making a Pareto chart. Okay, so here the review the text-based customer complaints. So let's say imagine you have customer complaints or defect data, internal or external. Okay, so you collect that information and put that. So here you are pasting the logs here in Excel or the Word document, and then we are asking AI to group them into 5 distinct mutually exclusive defect category. Now 5 is just a number. You can remove the number and tell that group them into distinct and mutually exclusive defect categories. So AI will basically categorize them into different categories, and that data will be available for us to do the Pareto analysis. Okay, so then see, ideally you should do this Pareto analysis with the help of Minitab only. Okay, here also you can give the command like, here is the frequency data. Once the data is collected, then you can give the data to AI itself and organize the data in the descending order. See, what is Pareto? Pareto is descending order data organization, right? So highest to lowest. So descending order, and calculate a percentage, cumulative percentage and a total percentage as well, right? So you can give this command to AI, but I would say go for Minitab. Okay, that will be better. And once Minitab does it, take the copy that, paste it in the AI and ask AI to interpret that. Okay, that will be a better way of doing it. Then explain process capability. Now everybody knows how to do the process capability analysis with the help of AI. With the help of Minitab, right? We have done it several times in our live sessions, in our Minitab exercises, even in our Green Belt hackathon couple of days ago. How many of you attended hackathon? Just give me yes in the chat box. How many of you attended hackathon last 3 days? Just type quickly me in the chat box. Okay, Gaurav ji missed it, Jitendra ji attended, Dharmendra ji, Krish, Geeta. Okay, Geeta missed it. Okay. Now the people who have missed it, you have first of all have been given all the recordings, right, on the WhatsApp as well as in the community. Plus in your LMS there is Green Belt Hackathon करके complete folder है. There is a folder called Green Belt Hackathon. There all the hackathons recordings has been available. So hackathon recording is not available in our daily masterclass archive. It is available in the this one, okay, hackathon folder. So you can, the people who have missed, you can check there. Okay, why I am yes, it was shared on the WhatsApp as well. So three links have been shared, day 1, day 2, day 3, right? You can check that. So why I'm sharing that, now we have learned during hackathon how to calculate DPMO, how to calculate the sigma level with the help of the continuous data sigma level with the help of Minitab. So you can once the analysis is done, you can copy that analysis and paste it in AI and ask it to explain this process capability and how this process capability is actually reducing because of, let's say, our lower process capability. How much money are we losing? What is the impact it is making on the bottom line? That is something you can ask AI to explain. Okay, so the prompt is crafted like that. On current process has a DPMO, so you can write the DPMO value and a sigma level, or sigma level, let's say 2 sigma or 2.5 sigma, etc. Write a paragraph explaining what is the baseline means to our bottom line. Okay, what is the baseline process capabilities impact on our bottom line? Let's say because of the poor process capability, how much money we are losing, how much cost of poor quality we are losing. That is something we are expecting AI to express. Okay, so that can be copied and pasted in your presentation in front of top management. Okay, so this is up to major phase. So similarly, you can see analyze phase fishbone. We have some AI tool here, AI command here, which says we are experiencing this problem. So you have to give the demonstration of the problem. The generate Ishikawa diagram categorization, potential primary cause into man, machine, method, material, mother nature, etc, etc, etc. Now again, I would recommend you do it first with your team members, then you feed this fishbone into the AI and ask AI to add few more causes. Do not completely give it to AI, otherwise you will be completely depending on AI on this. Okay, then root cause analysis, again similar thing. Each and every primary cause has to be, you do it first. Now here, understand, this is very interesting prompt I have created. Now act as a root cause analysis coach. Now as a root cause analysis coach, what they do basically is this. Now ask me why each primary cause, meaning why. Ask a question why to each primary cause at a time. That means, let's say you are doing YY analysis, you take first primary cause and paste it in AI. Now AI will ask you why. Then you have to identify the reason. So you will give couple of answers to that. Then AI will further ask you why this. Then you have to give another answer to that. And then AI will summarize this entire thing and give it to you in a tabular format. That way you can show. AI's role is not to give the answers. AI's role is to give the questions to you. And it is giving this entire summary. Okay. Yes. And see, what you can do is, see, a lot of people are not very fast in typing. So typing is a burdensome activity for them. When you are thinking, you should not be typing. Okay. So let AI type it for you. Nowadays, I have enabled those features, right? You have a mic, you can start the mic and you speak. You would have seen me doing this activity in your yellow belt session as well. I just speak the prompt to AI and that gets typed automatically. Those kinds of features you can use just to reduce your, these are basically non-value added stuff which you can easily give it to AI. Okay. And once you do this, then it will be summarized YY analysis and it will be given to you. Okay. So this is how you can basically use it. Do not give a prompt that completely do this YY analysis for me. Okay. Then you will not know. See, and when top management will ask the questions to you, you will not be in a position to answer, because then ChatGPT has done this for you. Okay. You have not done it. So to avoid that, you have to do this YY analysis like this. Okay. Same goes with FMEA, failure mode and effect analysis. See, fishbone and root cause analysis are for the causes which have happened in the past, which you have experienced in the past. FMEA is something which can happen in the potential, in the future as well. That is called failure mode and effect analysis. Potentially what can go wrong, those kinds of causes also you can identify. So for all the process steps, so you have to give the process step by step. And for all the process step, you have to ask the question, brainstorm 5 potential failure modes, how this process will fail, 5 different types. So AI will help you out to basically draft those different 5 types, okay, of failure, how this can basically fail, all right. And then the effect on the business, effect on the customer, and then you have to basically find out the solutions later on. But this is how also you can do this FMEA thing with the help of AI. Okay. Yes. So see, why I'm just covering some of them. I will not cover all of them. This is you can just, I'll just share this document with you. You can just refer that. Again, the only suggestion would be, please modify according to your requirement. I have just given you, this is how the prompt has to be written, but modification can be done, customization can be done according to your industry and the project. Then hypothesis testing selection. Now you don't know which hypothesis testing to be used, right? So you can give a prompt. I need to compare average processing time between 3 different shifts. So tell me which one should I use? Shall I go for 2 sample t-test? Shall I go for ANOVA? Shall I go for 1 sample t-test, etc.? Pair t-test. So which exactly I should be using? So AI will give you the advice for that. Okay. Then defining the null hypothesis, alternate hypothesis. A lot of people make mistakes over there, right? So this also is a prompt which will help you to define what is null hypothesis, which is called statement of equality, and the second is alternate hypothesis, which is called statement of difference. So AI will help you to define that as well. Okay. Some prompt ChatGPT, how you are generating output. See, it's very simple. Now, for example, now because this has to be done considering one project. Okay, Vivekji. So what I will do, let's say today's topic, I will cover most of this AI. Then what we can do, you know, in near future, that we will take one area, okay, a common problem, okay, and then we will use this prompt and see what kinds of outputs it is generating. Okay, we have tried this and then we have made this, but again, I'm not claiming that this is the best list of the prompt. Okay, yes. But what you can do is you can start using this. The ultimate objective is start using this. Start using AI and offload all this administrative work to AI. And your focus should be in the value added in the projects. Okay, that is something what you should be doing. Okay, see, documentation, arranging the data and formatting the data and creating the PowerPoint presentation, everything you can just offload to AI. Okay, that is what, and that takes a lot of time. That's why traditional project completes in 3 months, and you know you can complete in 1.5 months, because all this stuff can be taken offloaded by the AI. Okay. Then again, Teamwood also, right? Transportation, inventory, etc., etc., etc. Okay. Yes. This entire document, which will be downloadable document. Okay, you can download it and you can use it. Okay. In the LMS system, we will share that. And if possible, I will put it in all the green belt, black belt as well. You know, in the project template format itself, I will add this AI template format. Okay, in our project template, now, which I showed you earlier at the bottom, right? So I will add this this one as well, so that you guys can refer that. Okay, so you can see here bottleneck identification, Teamwood, Scamper. In the improve phase also, you can use the Scamper, apply the Scamper technique, which is substitute, combine, add up, modify, and find out the solutions. Okay, that way also you can use it. Effort benefit analysis prompt also you can give. Okay, give the list of solution and ask AI to prioritize it with the help of effort benefit. Okay, whether it is quick win solution, must do it, or you can escalate to the management, or you can eliminate it. Okay, those kinds of things. Send his document, photo, or WhatsApp group. WhatsApp group में भी भेज दूंगा मैं. I will do that in WhatsApp group as well. Okay. Pokayoke. Then now this is very interesting. Pokayoke is mistake proofing basically. So human error frequently occur when employees. Now you have to insert the task. Let's say for example, human error frequently occurs when employees enter their daily production data. Okay, that is a task. Brainstorm 3 physical or 3 digital Pokayoke mistake proofing systems which can basically mechanism which can make this error impossible to commit. Okay, let's say you are manually entering the data in Excel sheet. What Pokayoke system AI can generate? Give us 3 ideas so that we can implement that. Okay, so that way you can ask the Pokayoke system to be generated by AI. Then you can ask future state value stream mapping or process mapping to be made with the help of AI based on eliminating the waste, which is Teamwood. Okay, make the future state process map, how the process flow will look after eliminating non-value added activities from the process, how it will look. So AI can help you to make that one for you. Then change management communication. Draft empathetic email. For example, a lot of time what happens is the processes change and people are not ready to change their old habit of doing the process, right? It is so much ingrained in their DNA. So you can ask AI to write a empathetic email which can show some empathy towards the employees, from the top management. So you can give the email to the top management, let them fire that email to the people, focusing heavily on what in it for me, WIIFM, we call it as WIIFM, right? What's in it for me? Mujhe kya milega factor. So you have to highlight that factor in that email so that people will understand that yes, why this is important for us to basically follow this process and not the old process. Okay, that has to come from the top management, and you can draft the email and give it to top management. Okay, that way you can use the AI. Then cost benefit analysis also you can do. Solution risk mitigation also, before you implement, what are the solutions? Okay, list me the list of risk in the solution. Okay, and then give me the mitigation plan as well, so you can act the both way. And then similarly for the control phase also, you can make control plan, draft a Lean Six Sigma complete control plan, including process steps, specification limit, etc., measurement system, etc. Then what will you do the moment process goes out of control, which is once you are making the control chart, right? If it goes out of upper control limit or lower control limit, what actions you have to take? So that action you have to draft with the help of AI as well. Okay. So if that metric exceeds the upper control limit, so what are the exact 4 troubleshooting steps you have to immediately take before escalating? Escalating meaning to the top management. So what you can take immediately as a project team member, that is something you can list it over here. Then you can prepare a KPI dashboard, right? Suggest a KPI dashboard layout, which you can include in the daily visual management, so that the process will remain in control. You can prepare audit checklist. This is the prompt for making the audit checklist. Daily huddle meeting, because it is all about focus. You put more focus in that, your project will remain at that successful level. Then benefit realization tracking, after the project is completed, then how you can track that benefit for next 6 months, 12 months, so that it should be tracked, and whatever ultimately your projected saving was there, whether it is realized it or not completely, that you can basically track. And then 1-page executive summary. This is the final 1-page executive summary also you can ask AI to after this entire. So you can make an entire folder in your ChatGPT or cloud or Copilot, etc. That this entire folder should be dedicated to that project only. So whatever you're doing, you should start dumping that into that project, so that AI will take reference from that. Okay. What I have seen in the ChatGPT itself, it is not taking reference from the other document, other folders. Okay. So in that particular folder, it should be dedicated folder, so that it can take the reference from that particular folder. All right. So that this way you can basically, yes, this will be shared, Prabhakarji, in the masterclass archive, and we will be uploading this document in the in our green belt, black belt as well, even in master black belt and the consulting launch program as well. So everywhere we'll upload this AI metric, and we'll keep on updating this. See, this is not the best prompts, I would say. It will keep on updating. Even in AI also, there's so many modifications happening, right? So we have to be on the edge to receive those modifications and integrate those modification in our Lean Six Sigma journey. Okay, so I think the idea is to make our implementation journey better, offloading the documentation part, okay, and administrative part to AI. All right, so that you can focus on the actual what you can say causes identification, actual problem, actual stakeholder management and engagement. That should be your real value addition in the project. Okay, so I hope this has given you some idea. I will share the document in all the areas, everywhere, on even in WhatsApp also, in the community also will share. You can download it from various sources. Okay, and start utilizing it and share. Okay, like I think Krish has shared just now. Okay, please, whenever you are applying that, please share your success stories so that we can share it with our community as well, or you can directly put in our community tab as well. Okay, so that you can learn from each other. A lot of people are implementing it, so start sharing as well, right? Sharing is caring. That's what I believe. Okay, yes, superb. All right, yes, we can just send any kind of doubt, any kind of challenge, just send a message on this mentor number. Okay, this is a WhatsApp number. Any doubt you have, any challenge you have, just send a message. Okay, you want to add it to the community, we'll share the link and you can get added. Okay, yes, thank you very much for joining. Tomorrow we have the yellow belt training as well in the morning, so you can send your referral people. Okay, share all the documents file for third day session. Yeah, it is already shared in the third day session. See, those the hackathon folders, no? You know, you have the let me show you. That will be better. See, what happens is in the hackathon, let me open that. There is a recording, and below the recorded video, no, there are all documents, downloadable documents, the Minitab files and everything is below that. Let me share with you that quickly. Let me show you quickly that document where I'm talking about. Yeah, so I'm just opening the hackathon folder. Okay. Yeah. By the way, the last day of hackathon, we have just given you the offer of upgrading to Master Black Belt without GST. Okay. So that offer is still on. If you want to check that out, please send a message in the master, mentors number, and we will give you all the details of that. Okay, so check out that. So here is the green belt hackathon folder. Okay, I'm just sharing that. Okay, so just scroll down all these hackathons in the past which have happened. Now this is the latest one, which is February. Okay, so yesterday's is here. So if you click on start button, day 3 recording, there is a hackathon folder already given. Okay, now the recording of the video will be here in front of you. This is the recorded video. Now look at this. This is the recorded video, and just scroll it down. You will get all the documents there. Can you see here? 2 sample t-test, scatter plot, and X bar R chart, and C chart, P chart, U chart, NP chart, all these things. Just click on that and you can download it. Okay, these are all Minitab files basically. Those are the files basically we used. And the PowerPoint presentation is already there in your Greenbelt course content. Okay, the same PowerPoint presentation I used. All right, yes, I think that's it from my side. So I will connect again on Monday. I hope tomorrow our team wins. The finger crossed. We have a World Cup final tomorrow with New Zealand. Hope for the best, and let's see what happens. Okay, so enjoy your weekend with your family, and see you tomorrow, not tomorrow, day after tomorrow on Monday, with the same enthusiasm.